The Super Mario Logan community. A community of small YouTubers with the highest IQs.
What on earth does eating a burger with no honey mustard mean?
Truly the brightest individuals of our generation. Now I know what you might be saying. Dark Ray, you're just a hater. All they do is review a guy that makes plush videos. What's the problem? Wow, talking about plush videos is harmless. You know what's not harmless? Pedophiles. Creeps. Groomers. This arc all began with Dub H Dude and his strange fixation with Lolicon. Some Down syndrome retard made a video about it, I think. The guy's pretty handsome for a syndrome though, so I would go check it out. Anyhows, what I didn't know is this was only the tip of the iceberg. And this community only gets more deranged from here. Some dude commented about Ray reviews and the SMR. Yes, I actually read the comments. Which got me curious, so I went down the rabbit hole.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Oh my god!
First up on our list of freaks, we have the SMR, a once popular SML reviewer. He got exposed for asking for nudes from an underage girl. Uh-oh. So this all started when he was live streaming and someone made a super chat exposing him. Now this guy had a few options. A, ignore it and hope it goes away. B, respond to it. C, start tweaking out and dox a guy and threaten to kill yourself. He chose C. Already off to a rough start, Mr. Quinn. So apparently some screenshots dropped of him sexting this girl who is 16. Once the screenshots drop, you know you're cooked. Now, we at the Dark Ray channel are very respectful and we won't be reading the messages. Yeah, right, psych, you know we're gonna be reading those. So keep in mind, Quinn is 19 here, and this is a 16-year-old fan that he met. I can try. How exactly?
In one hand is your phone, in the other hand, the vibrator. Use the vibrator on yourself and have an orgasm face, but I want to see you using the vibrator on yourself.
I'll think about that. The damn thing isn't really doing anything right now.
If you aren't comfortable, that's fine.
Probably because I haven't inserted it yet.
Insert it.
But I don't know how. It's kinda huge, LOL.
Figure it out, you dumb slut.
Yes, sir. This is definitely gonna hurt a lot, LOL. Might want to help me out so I'm more relaxed while I do this.
You can ride me all you want when we meet up. I know you would look to try and dominate me.
I definitely could and would.
But I would love to dominate you. Make you the bottom. When you play with your pussy, you think of me.
I hope you get to find out that I do because I know that I'll start by dominating you.
I won't let that happen. I'll fuck you so hard you won't be able to walk for weeks. Be my fuck toy, my cum slut.
I'm back, and I'd like to see you try. It'd be nice indeed, but right now you're a sissy little virgin boy. Bro, if a 16-year-old called me a sissy little virgin boy, it would just be over at that point.
That will change, and soon enough I will fuck you so hard. Are you ready for that video? Ready to make Dirty proud?
I don't know right now about a video.
What about a video of you playing with your tits and making an orgasm face? Will that work for you? You can keep your bra on.
Maybe suggestive photos. Also, I don't know what an orgasm face is because that isn't something that's easy to fake, LOL.
Like seductive faces. Like you want me to fuck your brains out.
I'll start with photos and I'll think about a video.
Fine. You good for nothing cum slut. What you wearing right now, babe?
What I always wear? Arizona clothes like a t-shirt and loose shorts.
You know exactly what I want you to wear, right?
And what's that?
Preferably nothing. But since I can't have that, how about a bikini for your daddy?
Whatever you want then, LOL.
Then when you're done, show me how you look. Alright. Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait to fuck the shit out of that. Keep it on for me. Dick to the throat. Oh, you're making me so hard, babe.
I definitely do know how to. I'm a deep, And all the guys say my head game is amazing.
Can't wait for you to prove it. You got your vibrator?
I do.
Have you started to try it yet?
Nope. You gotta turn me on some more, LOL.
Okay, what makes you horny, babe?
Now this guy is weird as fuck, that's for certain. He certainly didn't make the situation any better for himself the way he responded. Threatening to drive yourself into a pole unless people stop exposing you doesn't scream, I'm innocent. But is this guy a pedo? Well, legally, it's a bit tricky, since in Quinn's state, the age of consent is 16, while in the girl's state, the age of consent is 18. Apparently, the victim hired a detective, so the SMR might be charged. Regardless, I do not think you, as a college student, should be talking to a high schooler like this. Especially a fan of yours. Like, even if I lived in a state where the age consent is 16, I would not be fucking talking to high schoolers like that, bro. Like, personally, I like them a little bit older. Like, I'm into gilfs with no teeth. Bitches with no teeth give the best head, let me tell you. Anyways, regardless of whether or not he's an EDP, he's a freak. He essentially asked this girl for what is child porn. And this guy is retarded and was basically begging to get caught. Do I think he should be in jail? It's kind of tricky. Regardless, I do not think he should be returning to YouTube. He seems a bit mentally unstable, and if I were him, I would just go work on a fishing boat in Alaska or something.
Why you children like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Sound a stack of chord and it's probably A minor.
Ray Rants was another popular SML reviewer who actually made a video bashing the SMR for being a pedo.
But honestly, I'm just a bit disgusted and heartbroken because honestly, SMR never struck me as a weird person. He was just chill, but I never knew that he was doing any of this behind the scenes. Again, compared to him and Nick, while they're friends, I never knew the guy, I never talked to the guy, so I had no idea all of this was happening. How do you see him the same way again? It's like, now if people look back at his content, you can't really see him the same way again after how he's really like behind the scenes. If all of this is true, and if this is where it ends, then honestly, fuck the SMR, and I don't care about him.
But as it would turn out, he was a pedo himself. It's really an Ouroboros of degeneracy. This story is definitely a lot crazier than the last one. Apparently Ray Rants was hacking people's personal information and recording phone calls. This is some Watergate type shit. We're gonna be calling this shit Jeffygate. The mysterious Mr. Enter, the turning red 9/11 guy.
This film takes place less than a year after the September 11th terrorist attacks. I bring this up because it radically altered the culture of the time, in ways that make this movie feel exceptionally ignorant of the time.
Made a video exposing Ray Rants and some other guys that I don't really care about that much. Mr. Enter's kind of weird himself, kind of a tard, but you know, he sniffed out the groomers, so he's a necessary evil in my opinion. It's like that show The Blacklist, where they recruit a genius criminal to catch worse criminals. Mr. Enter is James Spader, I'm the woman, and the SML reviewers are the Epstein sex cabal.
Funniest thing and the most petty thing in the world. It seems that one sentence may have actually killed Star Giant's him.
This cast of characters right here is literally the peak of human evolution. I cannot think of a more terrifying blunt rotation if I tried. I can't even really tell who's the heroes and who are the villains in this situation. Bruh, if I caught my child on Discord, that's already strike one. But if they got this profile picture, it's basically over. They gotta go. Bye-bye.
If I wrote a book about this, it'd be rejected for being too unbelievable.
Why does every commentary YouTuber have this avatar? It makes me take the situation automatically 50% less seriously now. You're talking about a fucking grooming case with the same character he uses when he talks about the Fairly Odd Parents. Just a bit of a wee nitpick, but it's still funny.
Feel his tongue glide down the side of my neck slowly. I then start to feel that he was starting to lower himself down from my neck to my collarbone. Before I could say anything, my mouth slowly opened. He then covered my mouth with his hand. He then raised himself up. Our eyes meeting. He then muttered under his breath, with a deep tone. Say a word, and you'll be in much more trouble later on.
I've always wondered what went wrong in life to make someone this way. It should be studied. You ever have that one weird girl in class that doesn't talk to anybody with the dyed hair and she draws like has-been hotel characters and she's always typing away on Discord? This is literally what they're doing.
Of about 6 by my account. One of them was Rants, an editor for Rebecca at the time, who had not yet been alienated by her tendency to underpay workers. In Ray's spare time, he ran these ops towards Rebecca's victim, trying his best to drive them off the internet for reasons that I do not and will never understand. But what I do understand is that he had a seething hatred for Rebecca's victim, to the point of making video rants towards them. Investigation. Even Nekopon, the child predator, was saying that the ban list was stupid, which is... We need to pause for a moment. I understand to some people that giving this whole video a Danganronpa theme, a theme from a video game, might come across as disrespectful when it's a serious story and serious people were really hurt. I get that. But then you get to moments like this, and there's more than just this one moment, where even Nekopon is criticizing Rebecca's ban list. Like, if I made a video entirely like the last one, you wouldn't believe me, would you? Like, these are the kind of things that only happen in something like the heightened reality of a Danganronpa game.
Why would you even say that? Oh my gosh, these guys are grooming people on the internet? It's literally just like Danganronpa. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I know this guy is the hero in this situation, but come on.
Just left a predator in the server for 8 months while she was just so busy building up her self-esteem and trying to get her fame and status back, typical shit she does.
Why does he talk like that? I can't even understand what this mushmouth motherfucker is saying. Blah, 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 grooming, blah, 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 SML Jesse. Speak clearly! Anyway, there's too many fucking moving parts to this. If you want more details, go watch the actual video, but I'm just here for the SML guy.
Ray back in 2020 was 20 years old, and he was having several conversations with a 15-year-old.
15? 15 and 20? Oil the fuck up, boy! You go in the Pound City! You go in the jail, boy! You get in your booty clap tonight! Tyrone, Tyrese, Juan, Ernesto, Bubba, they all come into your cell tonight! You about to meet the bull, boy!
Ray states that she was coming onto him first, which doesn't make it any better and is not an excuse for you.
I like how he tries to make the excuse, that minor came on to me. It's not my fault, she came on to me. Oh yeah, buddy. That minor came on to you? Well, I know a certain big buff man named Bubba. He's about to come inside you tonight. As a junior in college, I simply couldn't resist that high school freshman. In this one, there is no, well, she's legal in this state. Nah, buddy. This is a rap. A chicken rap. You are done, buddy. You are done. Fired.
Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle.
Now, a lot of you may be surprised to see this guy here. Obscure tidbit of knowledge, Logan 30acre of Super Mario Logan almost hired EDP445, Mr. Cupcake himself, as a cast member for SML. Apparently, he met the guy in real life and they actually went to the Super Bowl together.
Let me go ahead and give you guys some backstory. So, Super Mario Logan is the guy who was so nice and so kind enough to fly me and my nigga Felipe to the fucking Super Bowl. He paid for all that fucking shit. You know what I mean? He did. You know, and I will always be grateful. I will always be fucking appreciative. I will always be appreciative of that. You know what I mean? That was a life-changing fucking moment.
This was before all the cupcake shenanigans, to be clear. This didn't end up happening and Logan ghosted him, so he got mad.
Okay, gets my motherfucking text message and then they never fucking respond to me back. Or they sit back, my nigga, and they don't fucking respond for fucking what? Weeks on weeks at a fucking time. Bitch, I know you got my motherfucking text message, my nigga. Don't fucking bullshit me, man. Like, nigga, if you don't want to fucking team up, just tell me, hey, bitch, I don't want to fuck with you. Alright, cool. No harm, no motherfucking foul. I get it. Cool.
And for better or for worse, Logan managed to dodge a huge bullet by ghosting this guy, as he would later be exposed as a child predator. If he actually hired him, can you imagine how insane that would be? Not only was he not hired, but SML ended up making a video clowning on him.
Arrest him for talking to kids online.
No, don't arrest my friend!
What are you doing here, bub?
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Oh yeah? Likely story. You're coming with me.
Yeah, that's right. Arrest him!
If you think SML is cringe, that's fine, but you gotta admit, that's a huge power move. So if I've learned anything from making this video, it's don't mess with the Jeffy Mafia. All these people fucked with SML and Jeffy, and look what happened. HQ likes Lolly. Maftonimus is literally Hitler. As a Jewish man, what the fuck, Maftonimus? SML reviewer died in some accident in Australia, apparently. I don't know what the fuck that's about. RIP SML reviewer. The SMR is a creep. Ray Rants is a pedo. Bro, just don't fuck with the Jeffy Mafia. It's that simple.
Just got that new thing for the summer, two-seated coupe thing for the summer. When I skate through, they calling me a stunner. But fuck that, I ran it up all winter, and that's 100. You ain't in motion, nigga, and that's a bummer. I stay smarter, and y'all just get it dumber. Y'all make it easy. I'm chillin' side of Italy in Brindisi, and when I spit, they look like he another.